I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, good Tuesday morning, Brahmins. Sophomores, it is testing day, so you may or may not see these announcements. If you do, we hope that you really tried hard on that test and that you are getting the best possible score you can for this PM1. We talked about it yesterday. It is a really, really big deal. But on a serious note, we need to have a quick discussion about campus security. I see students daily walking to gates and opening them for others. Do you know that gates are our first line of defense? How do you know the person on the other side of that gate is even allowed to be on our campus? So if people are late, they have a way to get on campus. It's not convenient, but it's the way we've done it for years. You have to walk around the back of campus, come in at the office, make sure that you have your tardy slip and your ID. So freshmen, this is talking about main campus, stuff that you'll get to know next year. So it's good for you to listen to. But the biggest thing is that we have to stop today opening gates. There is going to be disciplinary action taken if we continue to catch people opening gates for others. I saw a girl walk by a gate yesterday, not even pay attention to the kid that was on the other side, and just open it like nothing doing, and then walk off. Absolutely not. That is dangerous. It is creating an unsafe situation on our campus. People, if you are calling others to come open the gates for you, you are going to get in trouble too. We have gates for a reason. You just have to walk around to the office if you're late. Such is life. So that's Miss Norman's very serious PSA for today. Let's not open gates for anyone.
Good morning, everyone. I've had a few questions because I know the majority of students that are watching this are probably juniors and seniors in their classes. If you are a junior and senior in need of your concordance score, we have quite a few opportunities coming up. On September 10th, we're taking FAST again. That's our first test for you to try to obtain that reading score. September 17th and 18th, we're taking Algebra 1 and the Geometry EOC to get the math score. But questions have arose about the CLT. So September 21st is a Saturday. Yes, seniors, a Saturday. If you are in need of a score and you do not get that score through FAST, we are going to give you the opportunity on September 21st. It's a Saturday, so you will have to contact me if you are registering for that. I registered every senior already, but it's also about how many people are going to show up. So look for an email from me within this week about your attendance for that. Juniors, there'll be an opportunity in November for you to take that during the school day. But our biggest priority is for you guys to try to take that FAST on September 10th and pass it that way if you do not already have a score. That's all I got.
Hey, freshmen, let's set a goal. Let's set this goal that Ms. Hurst is not going to have to work as hard to have as many retake dates when you are taking that FAST test in 10th grade. So the road to that starts tomorrow with your PM1 for 9th grade. You say, how does that? Well, no, you see this test is computer adaptive. So it's going to know how well you're doing and it's going to track that. And so your road to not having to make Mrs. Hurst work as hard for as many retake opportunities as possible is to start tomorrow knowing that by the time you take the FAST in May of your 10th grade year, you will have that graduation requirement done. So goal set. And speaking of which, if you are hearing my voice and you are not knowing when and where you test on Wednesday, which is the majority of you, some of you are testing Thursday or Friday, then you need to ask the teacher in the room with you right now to pull up the master list of testing and figure out where you test tomorrow when you show up on campus, or if you test Thursday, Friday, where that location is. Please make sure tonight, plug in that Chromebook, bring it tomorrow charged. If you don't, yes, I mean, we do have loaners, but I'm going to tell you right now, Miss Ruby's going to she's going to take your phone hostage. She's going to have a little collateral. And so if you come unprepared and have to borrow a Chromebook, you will have to give over your phone, and then we'll switch back at the end of testing. So I know some of you, just the thought of your phone not being in a bag across the room gives you anxiety. So bring your charged Chromebook and you won't have that anxiety tomorrow. So one more thing you don't have to worry about, but make sure you're ready in the morning to get that test taken. Mrs. Kidd, what you got?
Students, I'm going to piggyback on Ms. Norman and talk about student IDs because it's a part of campus safety. Ms. Ruby is keeping a list of you that are coming up and asking for a temporary ID. And yesterday she ran out of all her temporary IDs because so many kids did not have their student IDs. So by the third time that you come up for a temporary ID, I'm assigning lunch detention. And I've already started that process. And if you don't have your ID by the third time, you need to have a conversation with Ms. Hilda and ask Ms. Hilda about replacing your ID at that point, because it's obviously that you lost it, and it's $5 to replace everything. So again, see Ms. Hilda, it'll go on your fines and fees. I know you want to go to homecoming. It's coming up and you have to show your student ID to get into homecoming. So go ahead, replace it, and be in compliance for us for school safety. And then the next thing is, have you checked your grades? It's week 3 and grades are in. I've been checking grades and I'm seeing some zeros. So I need you to take care of those so you can have at least a C or higher for this 9 weeks and be in good shape for the semester. So if you have any questions, please talk to your teachers, advocate for yourself, let them know what you need so you can finish strong.
So the last thing that I'm going to end with, as you guys have heard from Mrs. Kidd and I, it's a lot about safety because there are some things that we need to tighten up on both campuses, but we can't do it without your help. Yesterday, main campus had a lockdown. I know most of you realized it was not a drill. There was a former student on campus that was wandering about. A teacher couldn't identify who this person was and decided that it was better for the campus to go into lockdown, which is true. That is our quickest way to make sure that every kid is safe. So I applaud the teacher for doing that, and I thank them. Everybody reacted quickly. I heard just great things from all teachers about how quickly everyone reacted, again, to ensure safety. But this goes back to why we push IDs and why we are telling you, you do not open any gates on this campus. There is one gate that all visitors and students can come through when our gates are closed for the morning, and that is the main office one. So again, this is just for everyone's safety, and this is why we are taking it so seriously. So just remember, if people are standing at that gate, hey, you got to open this for me, you keep walking. They'll be okay. They might need to stretch their legs and walk on around to the office this morning. So I know it's been a very serious Tuesday morning announcements. I hope you guys have heard us, taken this to heart so that we can improve on our safety around here. I want everyone to have a great day. Sophomores, if you see this after testing, I hope you did great. So make it a terrific Tuesday as together we
move forward.
Be great.
And be Brahmins
all day.